That man down in the building, man. Now listen, guys. Today I'm gonna be telling y'all, man, the importance, or not even the importance, but I'm gonna be telling y'all, man, the benefits of sleeping on the floor, man. And now I know I haven't uploaded in a minute, and that's just because y'all gotta understand that I'm I've just been tapped in, man. I don't know what else to say. I've been tapped in. I haven't really been focusing on everything that's going on. You know what I'm saying, with the election, all this vaccine. I could really care less, honestly. You at this point we should already not even be trying to focus on things like that don't matter. Now I've been getting a lot of information, and now I'm gonna start structuring my videos a little bit more. Not this one, but when it comes to, because I want to provide y'all with even deeper type of information, not even like predictions and all that kind of stuff, but just deeper deeper understandings of where you come from if you're a melanated person, especially, you know what I'm saying. And that's something that I've been tapping into recently, and just understanding, where we come from, you know what I'm saying, where we come from, what's ours, and just everything that we can do, and just that we've just been stripped of, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I've been tapping into, man. But like I said, today's video, man, is about sleeping on the floor. Now, I've been sleeping on the floor for at least, I want to say, probably around 3 months going on at this point, really about 3 months. And now, immediately, man, right off the bat, if you haven't been sleeping, if you sleep on like a bed, now first things first, you have to understand that sleeping on a cushion and things like that is not natural. For one, our ancestors didn't have any cushion or anything to sleep on like that. So one thing that you have to understand is that when you sleep on a bed, what you're doing is you're not allowing your muscles to relax. When you sleep on the bed, when you lay down, your muscles are basically holding you up, because the cushion is conforming to your muscles, rather than you sleeping on the floor or a hard surface. Your spine is basically holding your skeleton up, if that makes sense. So that's why when most people sleep on the floor, if they're not used to it, especially if they have bad posture and they're like kind of sitting in chairs a lot of times, like if you work a job to where you have to sit in a chair, or just playing a video game or whatever you may do, man, when you sit in a chair and when you have practice all these bad postures and things like that, your spine is already getting messed up. Your spine is already dormant. Now, our spines are a lot smaller than what they used to be back a long time ago, because we don't use our spines correctly. Now, with every single muscle, when you don't use it and you start using it, all of a sudden you start to feel a sort of pressure and things like that. And that's how you build muscle, by putting pressure on your muscles and things like that, and expanding and contracting your muscles and things like that. So when you work out after a long time of not working out, you're building muscles because you're using something, and that's why you may be sore the next day, because you're using something that you're not used to using. So the same thing with going on the floor. A lot of people may say, oh, it hurts when I sleep on the floor, or things like that. Yeah, did it hurt when you when you was working out? You feel what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it hurt, but at the end of the day, it's because you don't use your spine correctly. Your spine has been dormant for the entirety of your existence. So therefore, when you start laying on the floor, sleeping on the floor, laying on your back, using your spine, yeah, it's gonna hurt, because your spine is not used to being utilized properly. So first thing first is, one is just unnatural to sleep in a bed. And another thing, it feels comfortable. Now this is just all about feeling right here. You can feel your, it's not as uncomfortable as people may seem. Like, a lot of times now, if you're of age, I have to say that if you're of age and you may gotten drunk one night or whatever the case may be, and you may slept on the floor, and that may have been one of the best sleeps of your life, you know what I'm saying, just because it's natural to sleep on the floor or just a hard surface. Now, that's not me saying I sleep on the floor with no pillow. I do have a, you can't see my floor, but I do have a pillow, man, but that's about it. I have a pillow, and I just have a blanket under, like, my bedroom has carpet in it, and I have a blanket under me, and I use like a bigger blanket on top, and I have my pillow, and that's it. So yeah, that's how I do it. And now, one thing you'll notice right off the bat, man, and that I noticed when I woke up in the morning, I have more energy. It's like I'm ready to start my day. And that's not because I was sore from laying on the ground and I just couldn't wait to get up off the floor. Like, no, like from the time I've started sleeping on the floor, I have not had any back soreness. I haven't had no muscle soreness or things like that. Because for one, you're alleviating the pressure from your muscles. Your muscles are being able to rest at night instead of your muscles doing all the work when you sleep on the bed. And that's why when you sleep in the bed and you wake up sometimes and you still feel tired, it's because your muscles has been holding you up that whole time you were asleep. So when you lay on the floor, your muscles can rest and your spine is doing all the work. So when I wake up in the morning, I have a lot of energy, and it's not even like. And when people say energy, they be thinking that misconception could be that like you thinking of like a sugar rush energy or like a caffeine type of energy, but no, it's just like a natural energy where you just naturally want to get up. You know what I'm saying? So that's one thing that I noticed like right off the bat, like when I wake up, I'm ready to, start my day. I'm ready to get my routine on, whether that be going to sun gaze in the morning or just making some breakfast, whatever the case may be, man. I just be ready to get up and do what I got to do. So that's one thing right off the rip is just more energy, man. And now the second thing that I noticed right off the bat is like I'd probably say like the first or second night, my dreams were so like vivid to the point where it was kind of like for one, my dreams was a lot more vivid to where it was kind of like I was watching a movie, and my dreams were more. I was receiving like higher quality dreams, if that makes sense. Now, this could be a multitude of things. This could be just from me not really watching junk TV and me just having a clear brain or clear thoughts and allowing me to like receive information in my dreams. So I was dreaming about stuff that I was like I'm going through in my personal life and just things or how I should move next or just getting information, through my dreams. And so that's another thing that I noticed: higher quality dreams and also vivid dreams. And now I do a lot of the times. I'm not gonna sit up here and act like I do this every single night, but sometimes I will write down my dreams or either say it or put it in my voice memos in my phone because I was writing it down in a journal, but it got to the point where one, my dreams were so long, like I was remembering so much. It was like I watched a TV show, and it was like I couldn't write down every single thing and every single thought and every single thing that was said in a dream because it was like by the time I write something, I feel like I forget it. So what I started doing was I started putting it in my voice memos because I could just say it and kind of get it down faster without me having to write and do all that stuff. So I do jot down my dreams sometimes if I feel like all your dreams are important, but I just feel like sometimes you may have a dream or you don't remember enough information to where you feel like you have to write it down, or just sometimes you may forget altogether, or sometimes you will have a dream that you'll remember the dream, but I don't know, you just don't feel like writing it down. So the dreams that I felt like writing down or just remembering, I wrote them down, you know what I'm saying? So I have a lot of dreams jotted down and things like that, and those are really the two main important things, man, is that it gives you more energy, and it allows you to have better quality dreams, and it allows you to actually have more dreams if you had trouble having dreams before. This could stimulate you having dreams. And now this is something that I wouldn't be saying. Like, I don't get up here and tell you all things that I wouldn't do myself. And a lot of these things, man, is like, how do you know if like this stuff is working and things like that? Like, I know this stuff is working because when I do it, I see results from it. It's not like I'm sun gazing and I'm not, getting benefits from it, or it's not like I'm sleeping on the floor and I'm not getting benefits from it. Because if that was the case, I wouldn't be doing it and I wouldn't be going down this spiritual journey. You know what I'm saying? But everything that I've been learned from different people and different information that's being brought to me, I do it and I see the results. So why would I not, trust how myself is feeling? You get what I'm saying? So yeah, man, that's something. If you have not already tried sleeping on the floor, at least do it for like at least 2 3 nights in a row. Maybe I even had my mom sleeping on the floor at one point just because, what I'm saying, she saw me doing it and I was telling her the benefits and stuff, and she decided to try it out for herself. So if you don't knock it till you try it, man. So if you haven't already tried it, I advise you, man, go ahead, try one night, see how you like it. You know what I'm saying? Some stuff may not be for everyone, but at least you can say I tried it and it worked for me or it didn't work for me. But that's all I got for y'all today, man. Hopefully y'all enjoy. Leave in the comment section, man, if you already sleep on the floor. If you don't, I'll be back with more information, man. Now, if I don't post regular, like I'll be posting consistently, but not like a everyday type of thing. But it will be consistent, where it'll be like 2, 3 uploads a week and things like that. But it's been that, man, Don. I'm out, man. Peace.